Miss Face of Artists is an event created by the Illustrator Artist Pageantry Society under the auspices of Media Entertainment with the theme, Change the World with Your Artwork. Participants are artists of all ages and from various countries around the globe. This platform serves as a town showcase for artists and aims to share messages and impressions of world peace and foster global camaraderie.
From the Philippines, an island full of natural and cultural riches, bring art and creativity, presenting the true beauty of the work. This is the National Costume Competition, Miss Face of Artists 2025, for Manila, Philippines.
Una kaya kaya. Una kaya kaya. Ay! Una kaya kaya. Una kaya kaya. Ay! Una kaya kaya. Ay! Una kaya kaya. Ay!
Hello, artist fans. Mabuhay Philippines. Welcome to National Costume Competition Miss Face of Artist 2025. With me, Julian Harvey. I will guide the running of today's competition. All finalists will showcase their best work, representing their country's identity and culture. The best work will be awarded the title of Best National Costume, and of course will earn points to advance to the next round. Who do you think will be amazing tonight? So, without further ado, let's watch the National Costume Competition. Miss Face of Artist Australia. The Queen of Golden Wattle. This costume is inspired by the golden wattle, Acacia pycnantha, an evergreen tree or shrub native to southeastern Australia and Australia's national flower. Known for its bright yellow flower balls, this plant thrives in sunny conditions, has a short lifespan but is fast growing, and its seeds are dispersed by agents such as wind, water, and ants. The golden wattle also has a symbiotic relationship with bacteria in its roots that fix nitrogen from the air, and has traditional uses such as its antiseptic bark. the Queen of Golden Wattle, Australia. Miss Face of Artist, Cambodia. The Apsara, goddess of Silver Dragon. Speaking of Apsara, Apsara is a celestial woman born from the Milky Sea between the gods and the demons. She has been a celestial woman for a long time and has been carved on the walls of Angkor Wat. According to belief, dragons are only in myths and legends, but our people respect and preserve them according to their beliefs and religion. In this set, we have created a modern style mixed with Khmer elements that have been left by our ancestors. We have created it in silver color. The color silver has a feminine energy. It is related to the moon and the ebb and flow of the tides. It is fluid, emotional, sensitive, and mysterious. It is soothing, calming, and purifying. Cambodia. Miss Face of Artist, Colombia. Butterflies of Macondo. My traditional costume represents the yellow butterflies of Macondo, that magical universe created by Colombian Nobel Prize winner Gabriel Garcia Marquez in his work 100 Years of Solitude. These butterflies, which flutter through the most poetic passages of the book, symbolize love, hope, transformation, and the persistence of memory. Every detail of my costume evokes magical realism. The wide wings reflect the freedom of Latin American dreams, while the golden and yellow tones shine as a metaphor for the eternal, the invisible, and the unforgettable. The textures and shapes recall the exuberant nature of the Colombian Caribbean and the mystical essence of the town of Macondo. By wearing this costume, I not only pay homage to an iconic work of world literature, but also celebrate the creative soul of a country that transforms reality into magic through its words, art, and culture. Colombia. Miss Face of Artist, Denmark. The Little Mermaid. This costume is a tribute to Hans Christian Andersen's timeless fairy tale, The Little Mermaid, a story born in Denmark. It represents much more than a mythical creature. It embodies the human spirit's journey. This costume symbolizes the courage to step out of our comfort zone to pursue a dream. The mermaid was willing to sacrifice everything she knew, her voice and her home, to find a new life on land. Her transformation reminds us that growth often requires leaving behind what is familiar. Ultimately, this look is a celebration of transformation, self-discovery, and the unwavering pursuit of one's truest desires. The Little Mermaid, Denmark. Miss Face of Artist, France. La Fée Moderne de Paris. This costume is an avant-garde embodiment of the Parisian spirit, combining magical glamour with modern dynamism, where shimmering blue, symbolizing the light and reflections of the Seine, meets a bold, bright yellow bodice, a symbol of optimism and innovation, accented with a romantic red ribbon, a skirt that billows like a crystal cloud, and yellow stiletto high boots. This costume tells the story of the fairies who guard the city of light who have evolved, bringing the magic of fairy tales into a chic, bold, and progressive urban life on the world fashion stage. La Fée Moderne de Paris, France. Miss Face of Artist, Indonesia. Mystical of Sintren. Sintren is a traditional mystical dance and art form from the coastal communities of Pantura, West Java, and Central Java, especially in the areas of Indramayu, Cirebon, and Brabis. This art form features dancers who are placed in cloth-covered cages, then miraculously able to dance blindfolded after going through mystical rituals such as fasting and reciting mantras. This dance tells the story of the love between Sulandono Sulandono and Dewi Sulasi, which was not approved by Sulandono's father, Ki Bahurekso, but was finally blessed by Sulandono's mother, Dewi Rantamsari. By carrying incense as its characteristic, its mystical and magical elements are very strong, so it should not be considered mere play. Indonesia. Miss Face of Artist Nigeria. Agu Nwanyi, the Warrior Princess. This national costume, titled Agu Nwanyi, the Warrior Princess, is a tribute to the heroic legacy of a true Igbo female warrior from Nigeria. Agu Nwanyi fought to abolish the oppressive tradition of sacrificing virgin maidens to be buried with the deceased king. This costume embodies her strength, courage, and unwavering spirit, honoring her as a symbol of peace, glory, and female empowerment. Agu Nwanyi, the Warrior Princess, Nigeria. Miss Face of Artist Philippines. The Mystical Mythology. The national costume is inspired by two mythical creatures from Philippine mythology, Bakunawa, the giant sea serpent, and Minokawa, the mystical giant bird. Both are associated with the moon. Bakunawa is believed to cause lunar eclipses by devouring it, while Minokawa is said to swallow the moon whole. This duality highlights the balance of opposing forces, darkness and light, destruction and renewal. The mystical mythology, the Philippines. Miss Face of Artist South Africa. The Rainbow Lioness. Courage wrapped in beauty. This costume embodies the strength, courage, and beauty of South Africa. The large lion's mane crown represents strength and courage, traditionally symbols of pride and power in Africa. The lion's mane frames the face, emphasizing the wearer's determination to move forward boldly. The choice of vibrant colors specifically highlights dark skin and celebrates the rich beauty of color, reflecting the designer's quote, "This is courage wrapped in beauty." This costume is a powerful statement of identity, celebrating the courage and multicultural beauty of South Africa. The Rainbow Lioness, Courage Wrapped in Beauty, Miss South Africa. Miss Face of Artist South Korea. The Blooming Sunrise, Cherry Blossom Fantasy. This costume is a modern and dramatic interpretation of traditional Korean elegance blended with the fantasy of nature. The main dress is inspired by the long and graceful silhouette of the hanbok, decorated with patterns of pink and light purple cherry blossoms, sakura, on pure white fabric, symbolizing the beauty and purity of spring. The main focus is the large, shocking pink wings that resemble thousands of blooming cherry blossom petals or graceful bird feathers. This look is enhanced by intense and dramatic makeup, resembling a geisha or opera character, creating a blend of classical East Asian beauty with surreal stage glamour. The Blooming Sunrise, Cherry Blossom Fantasy, South Korea. Wow, amazing performances from the contestants. All the illustrators have given their best work, and I didn't expect their work to be so beautiful and full of philosophy. I'm sure you'll be proud of your representatives. Ladies and gentlemen, we will announce the best national costume work on the final night. So keep watching the journey of Miss Face of Artist 2025. From SMX Convention Center, Manila, Philippines, the National Costume Competition for Miss Face of Artist 2025 has ended. See you on the final night.